Oh no! Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be the best way. Oh no, please don't fall in there. Yeah, the trail's getting... Oh, that's very narrow right there by the looks of it. Yeah, that looks... Oh, that... Oh, crap. Alright, what's up YouTube? This must be fast. 775 Game, come back to you guys with another episode of SNOWRUNNER Season 16. Yes, guys, how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. We're back out here again today. Today we are, sorta continuing from where we left off in the last episode, but at the same time not really, because we're in completely different vehicles today, and that is, well, purely and simply because, we kind of need to, if I'm being honest. In the last episode, if you guys didn't see it, we were exploring Solace Bay, Washington. And, well, I'm sure most people have seen this map by now, by this point, because I'm so late recording my videos. Or I'm so slow to, I don't know. I don't upload on the frequency of, like, large YouTubers, you know? But, yeah, so I'm sure there are plenty of people that have an idea of what this map looks like. So things that we did find, we found one upgrade which we actually haven't gone and grabbed, which was unfortunate, and we also found the location of the 440. But unfortunately, we didn't get to them in the last episode because there's actually this pretty large area of river right going up through here, which actually can't really cross. You can cross once you get up here. There's a pretty large area down here where there's actually no crossing points whatsoever, which is kind of annoying if I'm being honest. We finished up the episode over here in the HIB. So, yeah, and we've got the EarthRoamer out here today because, well, we're going to need it, aren't we? There's a large amount of this map that really can't be opened up by Watchtowers. We are going to go for the final Watchtower, obviously. But yeah, the goal for today was to try and get the plaid 440, but at the same time, the goal is really just to, you know, get the last Watchtower and hopefully get a second upgrade as well. Hopefully get 2 upgrades out of this map. I don't know. There is a good chance that there's 2 upgrades on this map, but at the same time, I don't really know. Like, I don't spoil this kind of stuff for myself. I have no idea of anything about the map or anything. Like, I haven't watched anything on this or anything. Like you may have seen there, I do have the Western Star 6900 XD back there for towing the plaid 440 for when we do go ahead and do that. But for the moment, I'm going to leave it back there on standby, sort of. And yeah, we're kind of gonna go ahead and just explore up here because we didn't do that in the last episode. Yeah, and we definitely didn't find this in the last episode either. We've got another rock slide. This is the eastern one. Yeah, that was a blacked out area. See, we're getting pretty close to the edge of the map here. I don't really want to have to throw up my radar too many times because I've already actually used the radar a bit on the first map, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. Oh, okay, so there we go. We got something there, and we got a bridge around here. Okay. Hang on a second. Just like I was saying, I did actually use the radar down around this sort of area, on this road here, when I brought the vehicles out, which, you know, the Solace Bay tunnel isn't really that far away from the garage on, oh, what's it called again? Southern River National Park? Yeah. Oh, crap. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's a great way to start off the video, isn't it? Oh, there's a bush down there. That's not gonna... You know what? Because I didn't have much fuel or anything, you know what? I'm gonna recover back, and I'm gonna, you know, we're gonna forget this happened just after the cut. All right, guys, I'm back, and now that I'm back, I have decided to go this way. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Not because I think I'm gonna flip again or anything. Just because I want to go ahead and get the task that's over here. We may as well grab it. Well, we need to start grabbing tasks. In the last episode, we only grabbed 3. That's the reason why you actually saw me grabbing that one job there at the start of the episode. That one was right next to the tunnel, and I never got it, which I don't remember if I actually saw it or not, but I saw it when I threw up my radar at the tunnel, kind of there off camera before I started the video, so yeah. So it looks like we have another sort of scout rescue mission here. I mean, if this is going in our sort of direction, I might do it. Where's the lonely house? Oh, it's over that way. Yeah, that's going where we're going. Technically. You know what, let's take this fella with us. Why not? This is the second stranded Loadstar we'll have saved in this region. Just for the record. We've already saved a stranded Loadstar on the first map. That's like the only other job I've done apart from the job to rescue the HIB builder, I think. Yeah, we really haven't done too many job-related things on this region yet, which is understandable, right? I mean, I'm still only exploring it, and whenever you get into one of these new regions, you do need to explore. You do need to find your bearings before you really get into too much. There are some, depending on the region now as well. I'm not saying all regions you should just explore everything before you actually do any jobs. Depending on the region, there are some jobs that you might do before you really go out and explore everything. Like, I think that was actually the one thing that I probably liked a lot more, I would say, about like the base game maps, for example, because they actually kind of had you, do jobs on the first map before they were like, oh, you need to go explore the next map. You actually had quite a bit of stuff you could do on the first map, and then quite a bit of stuff you could do on the second maps and the third maps and the fourth maps before you had to go driving around and through all of them, that kind of way. I'm gonna enable the radar. I see a yellow box over here. There's a good chance that's a task. Could be something else though. We got water for everyone on the road to loneliness. I suppose we get a good... Okay, so yeah, that looks... So the river does come straight up through the map here. Okay, so that's something I was thinking, alright. We've got a concrete plant, which has cement and not concrete. Okay. Okay, yeah, now I'm gonna have to go driving around after these jobs now. Great. I mean, I was doing this anyways, but at the same time, I don't really want to have to do it. It's kind of annoying to have to do, but whatever. Yeah, I'll drive over to this here in a second. We'll just drop the Loadstar up here. That way, it's not stuck in the water or anything. Real good time to probably have a rollback on the one of the rollback tow truck add-ons, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. Ugh. I think they're called evacuators or something sometimes. Turn off that engine. We'll need the fuel if we're going towing. If we're going towing it with this thing anyways. It doesn't really matter what scout, you always kind of really need the engine on. It always helps. So, yeah, that's our cement plant. Or concrete plant. Quotation marks, I don't know. Is the road out? Oh yeah, the road is actually damaged around here. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh, jeez, don't drive into the thing. And this is... Why is there a fence here? Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll just knock down the fence here. This is Road to Loneliness. Hermit's Cabin. Fuel and vehicle spares. Where's the Hermit's Cabin? Okay. Alright. Cool, I guess. Go over and grab this other job here as well. Just give me a sec. I might not show all of this, just to try and speed things along a small bit. Oh no! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Why do I keep doing this? I swear, this thing wasn't this tippy before. It really wasn't. No visible winch attachment points. You've got to be kidding me. I guess I'll have to go grab the tow truck to do some tow truck things with it. This episode has not gotten off to a great start. It really hasn't, if I'm being honest. Alright, this is a good angle, but I'm gonna try this anyways. Yeah, I knew that wasn't a good angle. Maybe I can get it to roll over. Probably. Yeah, that's definitely a rollover. It's probably worse, though. It's probably in a worse position. That rock is not a good place to try and roll this back on its wheels. Yeah, it really isn't. Oh, but it's okay. We can pull it off. Hey! It's pretty dirty, but it's not too bad. I mean, it wasn't... I mean, I suppose it's not too annoying that I had to bring this thing over here. I mean, we would have been going in this sort of direction anyways. If you know, I am going to tow the plaid with it. I mean, like, there's no guarantee that I'm even going to do that with it today, just for clarification, like, you know. Like, I really don't know what we're going to get done today. I mean, I would like to get a few things done, obviously. Is this... Yeah, this is going around here, okay. I would like to get a good few things done, but, yeah, you know, there's no real way of knowing. We're still... I still want to kind of explore the map first, as well. And get a good bit of it explored, at the very least. Oh, crap, I just damaged my suspension. What's new, though? I damage my suspension all the time. These guys want vehicle spares. Okay. That's cool, I guess, but we're not doing that today, that's for sure. Okay, so we got two sort of camps here in sort of the same area. Well, one of them's a camp. The other one's a cabin belonging to a hermit, or whatever a hermit is. I don't really know, if I'm being honest. Yeah, so... Yeah, we have two sort of areas out here that have parts that could need to be delivered to them. And they're also fairly similar orders, so we could probably do those both at the same time. So that's good to know. So you gotta be thinking about these things. You gotta be thinking, how can I kind of combine things together? That's what I'm always kind of thinking. How can I try and do multiple jobs at the same time? That's the way I kind of always think. Now, do we actually have a way across here? That's another good question. I might throw up the radar here. There's also what looks to be some kind of a town nearly over here. Okay, yeah, we do definitely have a way over here. We've got another factory by the looks of it. We've got a service hub over there. Okay, good. We'll get that. Where's that Loadstar? It's over there. And we do have a crossing point here, so I'll bring it over here with the 6900, and then we'll continue on our way. Which I don't really want to have to like bring the Loadstar up to the tower. That's just going to be annoying, but you know, hopefully we can deliver it fairly fast without too many problems. I should probably just use this thing to do it. Make more sense. Okay, we'll make our way across the river here. First time we're going to be on the opposite side of the river, so that's going to be something anyways. You know, I think there is actually a second tunnel on this map as well, to go back to the first map. I think there is. I think I saw a job for it somewhere. I'm not sure where, though, I forget. But, yeah, that's one of the reasons why you should always look through the jobs, people. Can tell you stuff that might be useful about the map. Yeah, how the hell do is that? Okay, so this isn't really a trail, but, you know, still kind of is. I'd say once we get over here, we'll head down in this direction, down towards this service hub. We'll also grab that task, because the tower still seems to be a bit off, so I don't think driving up and around some of these trails that we have over here is necessarily going to lead us to it. Because there is actually quite a few trails that look like they're going up and around this sort of, there's actually kind of a bit of a mountain here. Also, we are stuck. Okay, we're just gonna we're kind of getting pushed away at the moment then. Okay, this was a mistake. We're getting dragged away by the current. Yay! can probably winch to that tree. Yeah, there, once we get in range, and we'll be fine. Cool. Is the Loadstar getting pulled away, or is it just... Nah, it's just stuck. Yeah, okay, we're almost out of it. I'll go back for it here in a second. Okay, there it is. There we go. All right. Yeah. Water damages the engine. I forgot about that. Well, I mean, technically speaking, we don't need the engine to be working. We just need to get the thing back to this guy's house. We don't actually have to get it there safely or anything. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's the reason why I rarely care for the safety of the vehicles that I'm transporting. Unless they're ones that we actually get to unlock ourselves, then I'll just, be extremely careful with them. Unless, at the same time, some of the vehicles that we have to tow to unlock them, then, you have to repair them as well anyways, so, it doesn't really matter what you do. Yeah, don't worry, it's just a scratch, it'll buff out. Yeah, well, look, we have, like, another house up here. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure how much of this video is going to be kind of cut and edited when I, actually go and do it. I'd kind of rather I didn't cut too much of it, just for the record, because we are still kind of exploring here. It is still kind of an exploration video, There's not much point in me, making a video and me exploring if I don't actually keep all the parts of me exploring the map in the video, in the final cut or whatever, so, yeah. But with these videos, I never know. I never really know how they're going to end up going. And with this one, I really don't know how this one's going to end up going as well. Are we going to get to do the plaid? Are we going to get to rescue the plaid, or are we just going to get to finish exploring here? I really don't know. I'd say it's more likely that now that I have started the video and whatnot, I'd say it's more likely that we get the plaid in the next video, which is going to be annoying because we still haven't even explored the Sultan River Mountains. We've still got a whole nother map to explore. Yeah, it's just the way it is, I guess. See what this is about. Fisherman tech support. It's not telling me anything. Okay, fair enough. Go look at it in here. Delivered to the pier, consumables 2 and service spare parts 1. Yeah, there's a lot of kind of consumables, fuel, service spares, vehicle spares kind of jobs by the looks of it going on around here. So, yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Come on. Why am I... Oh, wait, yeah, turn on the engine on the thing. I was wondering, why aren't we moving forward for a second? Also, repair ourselves. Oh, wait, no, that's that box. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I drove into the completely wrong box, thinking it would repair me. There we go, now we're repaired. We're not going to bother repairing the Loadstar, though, because why would we? Yeah, and we're just going to continue on in this direction and hope that I can actually get to the tower here. Where is it? Yeah, we'll go down to this fork in the road and I'll throw up the radar here and see which roads are more likely to, and I'll decipher which roads are more likely to take me to the tower, I guess. Yeah, that was well worth doing. Look at that. It's basically showing us the straight shot to the tower, so that's perfect. Where is the job that we are actually doing at the moment? Where is the house? It's all the way over there, so... Yeah, I suppose it's much... Doesn't really matter which way we take it, does it? I think I'll just take it with me. I'm not going to drop it anywhere, just because it'll probably be more of an inconvenience if I do drop it somewhere. We may as well just take it the whole way with us. Well, I say that now, but... Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be the best way. Oh no, please don't fall in there. I literally just said this is probably going to be the more convenient thing to do, but no, then it tries to fall. Okay. Yeah, that checks out. That's That's all right. We should be fine to get up here, though. The trail does seem to be quite narrow and windy, but that's the way most of the trails are. Let's be honest. The one thing I am really hoping is that this tower actually uncovers another upgrade. Because if this tower doesn't uncover another upgrade, I'm going to be slightly pissed off, to say the least, because I'd say that more than likely means there is another upgrade on this map somewhere, and I'm just going to have to find it manually. Which I really don't want to have to do. I just don't want to have to do that. I mean, like, it might be fun, but at the same time, it'll probably end up being me just wasting my time trying to find an upgrade. Now, for all I know, there could be 3 upgrades on the Salton River Mountains, even though I find that to be quite unlikely. But at the same time, it's still possible. I really don't know. So I probably will go explore the Salton River Mountains before I actually go just scanning the hell out of this map, hoping to find the other upgrade, because because there's always a chance that I could be doing it and it's just not here. But yeah, the trail's getting, oh, that's very narrow right there by the looks of it. Yeah, that looks, oh, that doesn't look good for you, does it? Yeah, I should really keep a better eye on that thing. And it's going to pull me off the edge. Yay! Should I just leave it there? I don't really know at this point. And I'll try pulling it back this way. I am going to try and save it, I suppose. There's a chance that this could work. Oh no, it's just gonna roll down there. Okay. And I flipped myself over again. Well, at least this time there's actually a tree. Hang on. Do it to that point. Come on. There you go. Okay. At least this time I actually have a tree that I can winch to pull myself back over. And I actually have gotten that. Oh, geez. Stop. Oh, my God. Oh, geez. I'm just not with it today, am I? Jeez. Just gonna floor it, drive myself back over onto the side. Damn. I am not with it today. I'm not in the right headspace today, guys. I don't think. Don't worry, we've almost got him back up here, though. I didn't really want to leave it. I could have left it behind if I'm being honest. I probably should have as well. It's probably going to cause me more problems again, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to do it. Come on. Get back up here. Also, I'm noticing a bit of a flickering with the textures at the moment. Do you guys see that? Yeah, it seems like there's a bit of a weird flickering going on with the textures at the moment. I feel like that's always a thing whenever a new update comes out. I feel like that almost always, there's always some kind of small graphical error. I feel like, yeah, I kind of hate to, I don't want to say that I always see that, but no, I kind of feel like I always do. Oh, yeah, right. Be careful about this area now. We've already screwed it up once. Even though technically the area we screwed up before was back there, so I don't know. Oh, damn. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. We're around. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Yeah, if we can get ourselves around, we can probably get him around. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, that was slightly terrifying, but we're alright. It's a real nice map. I do quite like it. Oh, jeez, don't flip again. Jeez, I feel like I keep flipping this thing. Why do I keep flipping this thing? I don't remember this thing being this tippy. Also, I don't remember that Loadstar being that prone to damage. Like it's really just it's really getting a beating back there. I feel like Whistling Diesel at the moment. I just threw a car off. I just threw a car off a cliff because I completely forgot I was towing it. You know, that kind of way. Also, there's a road down there. Okay, that's interesting. It's probably going to that factory, yeah. But then where's the road going then? Because like, yeah, like why is there a section of main road out here? Unless it possibly goes to that tunnel that I was talking about. Because like there's no other place for that piece of main road to actually connect up to. Not by the looks of it anyways. Unless it's connecting that plant to another plant, maybe? I think there is another plant in this area. Yeah, look, there's another warehouse looking area down there. Alright, so we're here. Launch the observation. Please give me an upgrade. Please. Please give me an upgrade. Come on. Upgrade? Upgrade? It didn't give me an upgrade. Great. That's not good. It's not good. Okay, so we have garbage recycling plant. Okay. Yeah, then that does really pose the question to myself. Where the hell is this other upgrade at? I mean, to be fair, there's still a large section of this map that we still haven't unlocked, so there's still plenty of potential. But that is still extremely annoying. What's also annoying is the fact that we can't get down from here. We actually have to drive back down. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I gotta drive back down with the load. I shouldn't have brought the Loadstar up here. I knew I shouldn't have brought the Loadstar up here, but I did it anyways. Why did I do it anyways? I don't know. I'm an idiot, that's why. Tried explaining that I had a good reason for bringing it up here, but I didn't. Never did. I think there's only one rational thing to do. Drive off the edge of the cliff and hope that I land on all four wheels. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Come on. Nope. Or hope the thing lands on top of me. That's alright, I guess. I mean, I landed on all fours, so you can't say anything. I did land on all fours. Come with me. There you go. Okay, come back here. Hey. Hey, I'm talking to you. Come on. Yeah, somehow that actually worked. Hey, that, you know, sometimes you just need a little bit of crazy in your plan to get yourself places. Yes. Oh, I'm actually, yeah. That shouldn't have worked on any level, but it did, so I'm really happy. Alright, we'll back ourselves out here onto the main road, and then we can speed ourselves over to this guy's house, where he will get his completely pristine condition International Loadstar 1700. There's nothing wrong with it at all, except for the engine's blown, the suspension's gone, the transmission blew up, and you know, all the fuel is gone. But other than that, completely original, completely non-damaged. Yeah, okay, it's doing things. That kind of looks like it could be a possible gateway. Like I said, I do believe there is another gateway on this map somewhere. I don't know where, obviously. That could be it. That could be the other gateway. Okay. Okay, so this garbage recycling plant has 2 empty containers. Okay, so there's not really much here then. I have seen a job that actually wants those empty containers. I think I've seen a job. There might have been multiple actually, but I didn't really read into them too much, so yeah, I don't know. Those are just there for whenever we go doing them, I guess. And this sort of trail here is actually going to take us down to where the 440 is, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I suppose like the main objective here really at the end of the day is actually to find at least a pretty good route to use, that we can use to recover the 440, because yeah, by the looks, we are going to have to drive a fair bit around the map in order to get it to the area that it needs to go, which for reference is the police station in the town which we found in the last episode, which is this town. I mean, it doesn't look like it's far away, it being here and that being there, but we are going to have to drive sort of around here, and we'll have to go, yeah, probably over that crossing and back to here, so it's still pretty far when you look at it that way. I suppose it's not terrible, but it's still pretty far. It's not like we have a garage on this map or anything. This thing, yeah, there is no garage on this map. Hey, but there it is. That's pretty cool. We found it anyways. Yeah, it's good. It's actually quite small. The EarthRoamer looks huge next to it. It really does. Okay, but I suppose that's not important really at the end of the day, because I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough time to get it. But what is important is that we get up to this fellow's house, we'll deliver his car, and then we'll actually go over and try and get the upgrade, which is just over in this direction. Also, we'll grab this task here for a bridge. It's not really, it doesn't seem like it'd be that useful of a bridge to us, because it's not really going anywhere. I don't think there's actually anything out here. It's just a bridge here. for some reason, I guess some people want to go to the beach, maybe. I don't know. Come on, EarthRoamer, let's go. Come on. I think if we can get through this tree line here, we should be able to get to the delivery point. If we can't break through it, then we'll have to drive the entire way around the map, so I don't really want to have to do that. Well, not the entire way around the map, but we're going to have to do a big circle around, and I don't want to have to do that, like I said. Come on. Let us through here. Break through the tree line. Yeah, okay, we're good. And there's the house. This guy's actually got a nice view up here. Look at that. That's actually really nice. I love that. That looks brilliant. The way home, a huge thank you for helping me tow my car. I was stumped until you came by, but you took care of it like it was nothing. Yes, sir, I did take care of it like it was nothing. Thank you for noticing. You'll never hear from it again. Thanks to you, I was able to get my car home. I really appreciate your efforts. You're welcome. It's never going to leave your home again. That's how damaged it is. 860 XP and 9,400 bucks. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, let's go get this. Let's go get the one upgrade that we do have the location for here quickly. And oh, also, yeah, another job that we actually accepted in the last episode. Wait a second. Oh crap! Pull me over, please. There you go. I swear, I keep flipping in this thing. Why do I keep flipping in this thing? I don't think I've flipped this much in this thing before. Like, I know it's more tippy than the LTI, but I feel like it was never this bad. Yeah, the other job I was talking about, it's Maps and Mud. Yeah, that's what it's called anyways. Actually, to be fair, now that I've played on this map for a while, I understand why it's called Maps and Mud. Yeah, this map is actually fairly muddy. We've got a lot of muddy areas that we've been driving through. Yeah, it was the job that we grabbed in the last episode. Essentially, we just have to drive around to a few points on this map. It's an exploration type job, if you know what I mean. But the problem is the first point was all the way up here, and as you can imagine, like, the tunnel is all the way over there. Yeah, I didn't really know what to do, so I had the thing accepted, but of course didn't I end up on this side of the river, so then I didn't even get to really do it. I mean, we'll grab the first point here. There's not much chance of us really finishing it this episode either, though, to be honest. I mean, like, I'm an hour into the recording now, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the point of this video will be in the end of it. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see really. Yeah, I hate how, you know, I have to. Uh, I hate these kind of videos that I have to do at the start of each region. You know, just exploring. I have to do them, but like, you know, I would kind of like if what's it? I could actually get more jobs done whilst I'm doing them, but you just can't really. And there's also another workshop. There's also another warehouse up here. Jeez, there's a lot of warehouses on this map. Alright, well I guess I have to take back my comment about there not being anything out here, quote unquote. There is actually something out here, whatever it is. It's a sand warehouse? Yeah, sand warehouse, okay. Fair enough. It's actually a good idea we came this way by the looks of it, because it seems to be the only way down onto this beach. Or at least the safest way. Throw up the radar here. May as well. It's not like there's going to be another upgrade here. Like, they wouldn't put two upgrades in the exact same area. Well, actually, that's not entirely true, if I'm being honest. I think I don't know. They could if they wanted to, like. But I'm trying to think. Have there been any areas in the game? There might have been some areas on, like, the base game maps where there were upgrades very close to each other, but I don't really remember. I'm gonna need to refuel here, though. Okay, that's actually all of our service fuel, so we might not want to throw up the radar anymore, or else we might not be able to make it back. Like, the closest fuel source is all the way over there. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We. Looks like we might actually be able to climb up there as well when we're done, so that's pretty good. And yeah, I believe, yeah, there's the upgrade over there. Turn, please. It won't turn. Okay, that's great. Is this very... No, this isn't actually very muddy. This is actually pretty good. Okay, nice. Yeah, we're driving through here, no problem. The sand is pretty solid in the rocks that are here. Okay. Jeez, it gets really deep if you go anywhere other than where the island is. We got engageable diff lock for the Plaid 440. Okay. So we don't have an upgrade for the... We don't have any of the upgrades for the... We don't have... So we still don't have the raised suspension for the HIB billet then. Alright, fair enough, I suppose. I was kind of hoping to get that, but at the same time, I didn't really expect to find it. We'll head back this way, though. I'm not going to finish the video just yet, though. I would kind of like to end it there, but I'm not going to finish it just yet. We'll try and maybe get some of the points for this mission here. Well, I want to at least go up here to the cabin anyways. I don't know. Yeah, I think we should be able to hop up here pretty well. Hopefully. Oh, damn, I put it in reverse. You gotta be kidding me. Why am I like this? Today's just not my day. Today I feel like I'm just not in it. Get a little rear winching action going. There we go. Perfect. And then, well, I'm gonna have to... I don't think I'm gonna be able to turn there. Oh, that's solid? Seriously? Ah, great. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to turn there, so I think I'm just gonna have to back up here. Well, assuming I don't fall off the edge or anything. Or flip over here. Come on, get up there. Yeah, okay, we're good. Oh, no, maybe we're not. No, we're good. No, maybe we're not. Yeah, okay, we're good. And just because I don't want to risk it, I'm going to reverse the entire way up. Actually, that was a terrible idea. What is wrong with me today? I mean, seriously. Everything is going wrong. Come on. Engine start. There we go. Oh jeez, jeez, why is it still so tippy? This is what happens when you don't have the dual tires. Actually, that might be the reason why. I was using dually tires with both the EarthRoamers on season 15, so that might be the reason why I'm so aggressive and thinking I can do these things in these trucks. Okay, so that's the one point gotten there, and then yeah, it jumps all the way over there, which is kind of crazy if I'm being honest. Like, why does it jump so far away? Let me just check where the points go here. Yeah, it goes to the island house, then it goes to the metalworks, then it goes all the way over there, and then it goes to the port. Yeah, it's not really the most ideal way around, if I'm being honest, because getting over there requires us to kind of come cut back across here. Then we'll have to drive all the way up there and then all the way back over here. It's really all over the place. Yeah, okay, guys. So I think I am actually going to have to end it here. I really did want to kind of continue there, but I mean, to be fair, I don't really see a great way of continuing from the point that I've kind of put myself in here. I'm recorded for an hour, and this is still kind of an exploration sort of type video, so there's no real point in me, yeah, continuing on for too much longer, considering I'm over the hour. It's just no point. If the video will get too long, it would just be boring as hell. I mean, it's already boring as hell, let's be honest. But yeah, there's no point in continuing on from this point. I mean, like, to get to that point, I'd nearly be able to get to that house by recovering back to the garage and driving along the main road sort of area. I'd nearly be able to get to it faster by doing that than driving around all these areas. Now, maybe not. Maybe I'm exaggerating a small bit there, but I'd say I'm not too far off. And then, like, we have to drive back up to the metalworks. I'd say nearly a better thing, what we'll do in the next episode here, um, do what I just said, recover back, because we are getting low on fuel anyways. Go grab that point, then use the Western Star, go up, grab the point that goes up in the metalworks, and then we can grab the other point that's over here, and then the one down in the port, and that'll also allow us to use the EarthRoamer to explore some of these areas as well, which, like I said, I don't want to have to manually explore things, but I'm probably going to have to, unless I cheat and use Map Runner, which is always an idea. I might do that, you never know. You know, it might just help me speed myself along a small bit. Yeah, and then we'd have all the points kind of got, and then we could use the 6900 to get the plaid out, and yeah, that would be that. So we'll either do that, or we could go on to Southern River Mountains in the next one. I don't really know. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, but thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. I know it hasn't been a great episode, but, you know, thank you all very much for watching, if you have made it this far. Yeah, hopefully I'll get, yeah, it really does take me a while to get my bearings in these new maps. It really does. I do hate that about myself, but, you know, it does kind of take me a while to really get going on the missions in these, whenever I start a new region. So yeah, that's just the way it is. But thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye.